Hello and welcome back to Up the Villa podcast. This is the press conference reaction from Unai's presser, Crystal Palace v Aston Villa. Final game of the season. Final press conference reaction of the season. And we've got a lot from Unai Emery to go through. We'll start with the big one. The one I love, man. The one I love. The ambition, the drive, the dreams of our manager should be our dreams as well. And they are our dreams as well. And they are absolutely fantastic. So let's get stuck into it then. The first quote from Unai Emery. My objective is to win the Premier League and Champions League. But it's very difficult. But I want to dream with supporters, believe in my work and try to do it. But of course, we are not contenders. It's in our dreams. And I love it, man. I absolutely love it. Because Unai's already dreamt something at Aston Villa. And it's already happened. Villa's main objective this season and our dream was to qualify for the Champions League. So nobody can tell me otherwise that we cannot try to win the Premier League and try to win the Champions League. Otherwise, why are we in it? What's the point? And I just love it because everything I've wanted from this football club, everything I've possibly ever dreamt of myself of Villa trying to get to try and win, our manager is fully on board. We all know it would be very, very difficult to do, but what's the point in dreaming if you can't try and achieve your dreams? So, love it. Absolutely love it. So, we've got a quote here as well from an interview that Unai did on Villa TV, which ties in with Unai's dreams, Aston Villa. Achieving the most important objective we had at the beginning of the season, it was a dream, but always you have to work hard to get your dreams. And we got it. To play Champions League, and I'm immensely proud of Unai and the players and everything to do with Aston Villa. He spoke about feeling strong at Villa Park to follow the process we are trying to build, and that goes with everything really. That goes with Villa's DNA, the DNA that he's trying to create, and what seeps through the whole club with the way we play, the way we train, the way we apply ourselves, the way we use, the under-23s, the way that they play, the way that we recruit players, the way that he connects with the fans. This is all one big process that Unai's working towards and eventually should get us to the end goals. To connect with the supporters and enjoy the way. Feel Aston Villa club is a great club. Defend with our shirt. Keep going ahead, forward, and get better. And his new little saying that he's started to go with is Up the Villa. So those are coming from Villa TV, and he spoke about his dreams, and he spoke about his objective is to win the Premier League, Champions League. That it's going to be very, very difficult. Team news is that Tielemans is out, Cash is out, and Rodgers is out for the game. I feel like the Tielemans injury, we know that Tielemans was playing through the pain barrier on Monday. So I imagine that Unai would have been sort of just saying like, look, we want 65 from you. This is a very, very important game. And he's playing through the pain barrier. Do we want to risk him on the last game of the season? I imagine, I'm just imagining in my head, if needed, he probably could have done the same again, but there's no point risking that one. Cash is out. Rodgers is out. So, that's the team news, really. But, more injuries, and I'm just thankful that we sort of getting towards the end of the season. Well, we are getting towards the end of the season, and we don't have injury news every week dropping. So we've got some more quotes here then from Unai Emery. He has said, a very happy Unai Emery joined the media. Really, it's amazing because at the beginning of the season, Champions League qualification was a dream. And I just think in life, follow your dreams, aim for the very, very top, be the best version of yourself, and work hard. And if you do all of those things, then you can achieve what you want to achieve. And, just thinking about like Champions League next season, the model has changed. So I actually think that's going to be beneficial to Aston Villa. It's one big, massive league table. You get split into your pots. You play 2 teams from each pot. Imagine we're in pot 4 anyway. So you play from pot 1, you'll play a home and away, but you won't play the same team home and away. So you'll play 2 different teams. One of them will be home, one of them will be away. Pot 2, you'll play one of them at home, one of them away, different teams. So we'll play 8 different teams in the Champions League, which is just mental in itself. You finish in the top 8, you go straight to the round of 16, then 8 to 20-something. You then play in a playoff game. So the objective is to get no less than, I think it's like 21st place or something like that. Play the playoff game, you then go into the last 16. So I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. And I think it's probably going to suit Villa because it's new and it's fresh for some of the teams that have been playing in it for years and years. And I imagine Unai will map a way of trying to get to the last 16, and it's just exciting. But I'm more buzzing that we're going to play a minimum of 8 games in the Champions League and 8 different teams. How mad's that? And I think it's so exciting. And yeah, I don't even think it's sunk in for me yet. I really don't. I don't think it has sunk in for me. I'm just still buzzing about it and buzzing that we've got into it, but I don't think it's like proper hit home that we've managed to get in there. And I think we should all feel like this because it's a massive achievement. So I'm absolutely loving it. Right, so he's put Tuesday was fantastic. After 42 years to be in the Champions League, I know how important it is to be there and compete. And I think he's just... He knows the importance of getting in there. I think that it's massive for the club. The prize money to even get in it to start with is absolutely massive. Hopefully, the caliber of players that we're going to be able to bring in is going to be fantastic for the football club as well. And interestingly, I saw Monchi put a picture up straight after that on Wednesday. And there was like loads of different people I don't really recognise in a room. And he put like the new season starts now. And it's like already they're like mapping the pathway and mapping where we're going and the direction and the vision and the plan and the recruitment plan. And I just think it's just, it's fantastic. And yeah, Palace is going to be a tough game, but it's one of them. It's one of them where when's the last time we was all able to like sit down and watch a Villa match where you're not bricking it, you're not like thinking, oh God, what's going to happen here? And we can just go out there and enjoy it really. So, in that side of things, it's really good. But yeah, just loving life like you all are really. So those are the main quotes, the main comments coming out of the press conference anyway. So some big news, Unai talking big, dreaming big, and fantastic. It's what we all love. So we've got the opposition preview that's going to be out tomorrow. We've then also got the watch party that's going to be on Sunday. So that I'm going to start that at 3:45, kick off at 4:00. So all come in, join us, grab a beer, grab a soft drink, whatever you're drinking, tea, coffee, wine, cocktails. We'll all have like a sort of watch party and watch the game and just enjoy it. And then we will have the season review out next week. And then I'll try and get some other added content out. And then we'll start our transfer hubs as well. So Villa fans, up the Villa, up the buzzing Villa. And I'll see you tomorrow for the opposition preview. It's a good one. Talking about Palace. Eze, Elise, Oliver Glasner. So we get a bit of an insight into Palace. It's a really, really good watch, to be fair. So we had D from Back of the Nest. He was on the reverse fixture as well. And I think that is everything from me today. So cheers, everyone. Up the Villa.